Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is, who is our future spouse? Who are we going to marry? Who we're going to have at least a long-term relationship with? Before I get started, I always send out some healing. Take a deep breath with me. Alright, let's see. Pile 1. How beautiful you are now that you love me. All right, that's a Marlene Dietrich quote. This one says, if I know what love is, it's because of you. And that's from Herman Hesse. Okay. Pile 3 is perfection is you and me. And pile 4 is the best is yet to be. Nice. All right, so there's your sayings for today. Pick the one you are most drawn to, and we're going to see who we're going to marry. Okay, pile 1. If you choose this sassy quote, which I love, how beautiful you are now that you love me. And this is going to be your reading. Let's get your cards. The Hangman, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, what's going on? 6 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Oh, wrong way. Okay, sorry. Wanted to fix that a little bit. Boy. Kind of feel like this is somebody who left you hanging at some point in your relationship. This is either somebody you bicker with back and forth, or somebody you used to bicker with. Somebody who might have broken up with you and then came back. But this is somebody you definitely felt left out in the cold from, or somebody who just maybe wasn't there for you emotionally, or maybe physically. It just depends. This is somebody who, there's definitely some conflict between the two of you, or there was at some point. Okay? And this is somebody who you have thought of, like, are they really my person? Is this meant to be? However, your person's not bad, because they have some really great qualities. They are very generous with you. They do love you. No doubt in my mind that they care about you. They love you a lot. And they are generous with you. So there's somebody who gives. But they're not without their flaws, you know. They're a king, and they have that energy, they have that ego to them where they're, I don't know. I hate to say this, but it kind of feels like that cop attitude. For those of you who know, I mean, I was married to a cop, so I understand it, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say a superiority complex, but more like nothing can hurt me, like I'm invincible, or like I'm the boss, I'm the leader, like I'm the law kind of ego to them. But again, like I don't want to make them out to be a horrible person, because I don't think that they are. I think they love you very much. I think they are generous with you. But there's a reason for you guys to have conflict here, and sometimes they make you feel lonely. Maybe they're just a very active person, and they're active in things that don't include you. So I think this is somebody that you are wondering if this is the right move for you. Yeah, I hate giving messages like this. I want this all to be love and light. But you know what? Life isn't perfect. So I'm not saying that this isn't somebody you should marry, because they could very well be. But I think there's a question here. And it doesn't mean you can't overcome any issues. You absolutely can. And I don't know if they're really horrible issues or not. They don't feel like they're horrible, but you know, I don't like that Five of Pentacles in a love read. You know, that's a feeling of loneliness, or a feeling of having to do things by yourself, or yeah, I don't know. So I mean, it could just mean that your person is extremely independent and they do things alone, and you have to, you know, you might be a little more, you know, codependent, where you want them to be with you all the time. So I don't know. It just depends on your dynamic. But this looks like the person you're marrying, so hopefully this reading gets a lot better. Let's see. And again, I don't think it's terrible. I like the fairy tale, you know. I want everybody with heart eyes and a beating heart out of their chest. And here we go. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, so there you go. So there's ways to, you know, make a beneficial change to this relationship. And you will receive a gift. So I really do feel like your person is very generous with you. I think they do like to give you gifts. I think they do like to support you and to make you happy and do little romantic things for you. I just feel like they have a little bit of an ego. But I mean, come on, we all have egos. So we just all have to like learn how to keep them under control. But you know, our egos are here to protect us and to help us from, you know, keep us from harm. So they're essential. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So I think this is saying just expect things to get better between the two of you. Expect things to be beautiful and amazing. And maybe it will be here. Expecting a miracle. Or this is somebody who's going to get you pregnant. You know, you're going to be expecting a miracle. That could be your gift. Let's see. But how fitting is this now that I'm like looking at it? Now that I feel that ego, like this sassy saying, how beautiful you are now that you love me. Like, that's kind of funny. That's kind of ironic. It kind of fits, right? Because your person does have a little bit of an ego. Oh, here's Lord Shiva again. Lord Shiva must be very, very bored up in heaven here, because he keeps popping out for us. So he must really want to help us all transcend. Let me read him. I forget what he says. I shouldn't have this down by heart by now. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So honor your inner voice. So what is your inner voice telling you? Is your inner voice telling you that this person is the one for you? Then go for it, right? If your inner voice is saying that you need to step up and make sure that you make beneficial changes to yourself so that you don't feel lonely all the time, that you don't need to be codependent, that you can be independent too. Could be. Or for those of you who might be expecting, use your inner voice to say, you know, everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. However that means. However it means for you. However it resonates. Let's see. Let's get... Coffin. Okay. New beginnings, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings. Okay. So, with that card, it could be somebody who left you out in the cold, somebody who broke up with you, and that came back because they want a new beginning, or this is reborn, or this is transitioned, right? Obviously, it's not somebody who's died, so it's not that, but it could be somebody who killed the relationship at one point. So anyway, all right, it is what it is, right? Let's see what else. Or, roles can be reversed. You could have done it. You could have ended this. Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Be confident in this relationship. Don't be afraid of it. Dive into your wisdom. Trust that inner voice, right? Go with the flow. So they're saying they want you to be happy. They don't want you to take anything too seriously. They want you to have fun and they want you to play. So lighten up a little bit here. Okay? I know you got fears. Obviously, you have fears here because this is something that, you weren't, at some point you weren't feeling great about this relationship for whatever reason. So, but they're saying it's okay. You can have fun. This is going to be all right. This is going to be fine. This is going to be, your person. So just go with it. Just have fun and be light as much as you can be. They want you to play together. So make sure you make your time together worth it. Have fun. Play. Do fun things. Very soon. So if you're with this person, they could be popping the question very soon, or you could be getting married very soon. Or if you don't know this person, they're coming in soon. Something is happening with this person very soon. So expect that miracle. Flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. So, that's just saying that, sometimes life isn't black and white. Sometimes there's shades of gray. So instead of being so rigid and always wanting either black or white, live in the gray periods. It's okay for things to be a little shady sometimes. And it's, it's okay to be a little gray. Life has many layers. People have many layers. So just kind of be a little more flexible and go with it. Don't be so rigid. Especially with this person, because I think this person needs a little bit of needs you to be flexible with them. Caught in the ruins. Number 16. That kind of reminds me of 8 of Swords, where you're making it out to be worse than it is, that you can climb out of those ruins. But let's see. This card shows a dark and difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship or an unhappy and unsatisfying job. All right, or an actual addiction. Ooh. Or a self-sabotaging belief system. It has held you captured for some time and may have even begun in some past life. It might have begun in some past life. There's a way out. There always has been. It just takes some effort and some determination on your part. The courage and strength required to change lies within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they happen. You have the power to climb out now. So this is saying, like, you are making this out to be worse than it is, right, in your mind. This relationship could be amazing. It doesn't have to be so, like, you don't have to feel, like, imprisoned by it, right? You can climb out. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. This is a false belief system here. You're not stuck. If you don't want this, you don't have to have this. You can change the energy and marry somebody else. You don't have to marry this person. But this relationship's, you know, it's you're creating it in your mind. You got to change your perspective a little bit. Have a little bit more fun. Like I said, not everything's black and white. Sometimes we have to be flexible and live in the shades of gray. Right? You can transcend this relationship. You could make this into something beautiful, especially if you're expecting a miracle. This person has a lot of love for you, and they are very good with you. They're very generous. They're very loving and very giving. So, you know, and things tend to work out for this person. So, why not? Why not? All right? They could be have a little bit of an ego, but you can work with that. You can get your ego to match theirs. They're very, I kind of feel like they'll be fair with you if you make them see that they're not being fair. Like, maybe sometimes they don't see that they're not being fair, if that's your case. All right, so we have big happy face, but caught inside is the 2 hearts. So I do feel like this is a soulmate for you. I really do. I do feel like you will definitely tie the knot. Look how happy this is. This relationship is going to make you very happy. And here's your gift. Here's your gifts. Your person's going to give you gifts. Cupid's here. You're going in the right direction. Here's your dolphins again. Again, they're reminding you that dolphins symbolize family because they swim in family units. And fun because they're very playful. So I definitely feel like you guys will have a family together, or you do have a family together. And I do feel like this is very fun, or you need to bring more fun into it. I do feel like this relationship can survive. I think it really can. I think it's strong. You just got to put on your crown, because I think your person already is wearing theirs. And here's the cow again. That's a very nurturing and loving energy. So, you know, children could become from this union. And I do feel like you're very attracted to your person with that ornament, right? You got the hedgehog here, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't crawl up into a ball. Don't isolate yourself. When something's bothering you, talk to your person. I think that they will be willing to listen to you. And find a way to climb out of any feelings of insecurity here. Because I think it's kind of in your head. Believe me, I've lived in my head for a very long time. I understand this feeling here. But I do feel like this could be a successful marriage if that's what you want. Alright, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Okay, Pile 2, if you chose I Know What Love Is, It Is Because of You, then this one's your reading. Here we go. 4 of Cups. King of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Judgment. Oh. And Queen of Wands. Alright, well, somebody's the King of Cups, somebody's the Queen of Wands. I feel like that's your 2 personalities here. One is very loving and generous and kind, and, you know, very family oriented. And the other is fiery and passionate and goes after their dreams and can make their dreams come true. Can do it all. There's nothing that they can't accomplish once they set their mind to it. So there you go. This could be somebody you work with the Three of Pentacles. It's possible. It doesn't have to be that, because it could be somebody who's willing to work with you, to be a teammate of yours. You know, you guys could co-parent and live in a co-relationship. That's kind of redundant, isn't it? But you know what I mean, like they're willing to work with you. The Four of Cups has me a little bothered here, because that's saying that you're bored. I don't know, maybe you're bored when this person comes in. But then we have Judgment. Judgment's usually a second chance. It doesn't have to be a second chance with this person. It's just a second chance at love, maybe. A second chance to get married. Like maybe we were close to getting married before, and now you have the second chance. Or it could be the second chance in a relationship. Absolutely, it could be. I just don't know what that Four of Cups is. Like that's kind of like I'm asking for more information. I might have to pull another card. I'm trying to get them to tell me what they mean by that Four of Cups. You know, that the only thing I'm getting is that it's like the same old, same old. Like the relationship might be losing magic. But if this is somebody you're marrying and this is the future, you don't, I don't know, it kind of doesn't make sense, right? Because why would you marry somebody when it's lost its magic? Unless you just gotta like break old patterns and get out of a rut here. Is your relationship in a rut? Maybe it's in a rut before you guys decide to get married. And they're saying, okay, you know, take a look at why is it in a rut? And now we got to change things up. We got to work together, change it, so that we can get married and it can be absolutely amazing and beautiful. Let's just get some more cards. See if I can get more clarity on it. And then if not, I'll go back and pull more tarot. But let's just see. Sometimes these oracle cards will clear it up. Someone is leaving your life. You will be playing a different role. All right, so maybe that makes a little bit more sense here, where maybe your person has lost somebody and they have to play a different role now. Like, for instance, like say they lost their father. So now they have to like kind of step up and be the patriarch of the family. It's like their turn, the torch has been passed. So they're going to be playing a different role. But, you know, they're unsatisfied with life right now because they're sad that they lost their father. Then that Four of Cups makes a little bit more sense to me. But that's pretty specific, and I don't think everybody's father's crossing over at the same time. So that's not going to be everybody's story. Maybe that's when you meet this person, if you haven't met them yet, maybe that's, you know, somebody, maybe they got divorced and they're wearing a different hat now. So maybe that's when you meet them and that's what's going on in their life, and that's a way for you to identify this person. You know, that they've just, you know, were not happy in their situation. And now they're getting a second chance with you. I don't know. So let's, again, keep going. Let's go. They're not giving me a very, very clear story here. soaring into joy. Okay, well that makes me feel so much better right there. So this person is going to make you happy. You will be very happy together. So the relationship is going to be good. Oh, yeah, they're going to make you float. They're going to make you feel like you're floating. You're going to be like on top of the world. So, okay, that's at least a good thing. So at least they're not bored with you. I just think they must have been unsatisfied with life. The divine director, invention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So they're basically saying with that card is that you guys are meant to be together. This is your divine purpose. So you guys will get married. Regardless of the circumstances, you will get married. It is your part of your purpose here. Like you must have made a plan for this already. You know, soul contract. All right. And look, you're going to be happy, so that makes me feel a lot better. Teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and wanting to date. So your person is going to be extremely interested in you. They're going to, you know, they're going to be very romantic with you, and it's going to turn into something long-term. All right, so this is somebody you will date first. Let's see. And we have the white stag. The white stag is the protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So I kind of feel like this is your person. I kind of feel like they're the king and you must be the queen. I really do. And they're the protector. They're going to take care of their family. They're the protector. They're very patriarchal. So they're definitely going to take care of the family. All right. A family guy or a family girl is always good. Let's see what else we got. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. Okay. There you go. You are kind of a little bit opposite here. The queen is more fiery and passionate, where the king is more in control of his emotions. He's got a tight rein on them. He's very emotional and sensitive, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't, he doesn't have outbursts where the queen might, because the queen's passionate. She's fiery. So that, keep an open mind to whoever this is. Again, there's going to be some differences, but opposites do attract. All right, let's see what else we got. Snake spirit, time to heal. All right, so somebody's leaving their life and they have to heal from it. They're going to be wearing a different hat because of it. So, I mean, regardless of what capacity somebody's leaving their life, it doesn't matter. They still need time to heal. So this is somebody when you meet, they could be going through this. Again, it could be a way to identify your person, or if you're with this person, like you got to give them some time before the relationship can get better. So keep an open mind, right? Your person's strong. They're a protector. They want to take care of their family, but they also need to heal. They're very sensitive. the Queen of Forces. That just reminds me of the Queen of Wands. Let's see. The Queen of Forces. This is like the advice card, but let's see. All right, the Queen of Forces coming into a phase of great power. Also brings new roles and opportunities. Brings new roles. I don't know why I keep feeling it, but I kind of keep feeling like somebody's got to take over the family business or something like that. Like your person is definitely stepping into a different role. But support this person, all right? Because whatever they're going through and whatever they have to do, like maybe it takes time away from you, but work with them, okay? Work with them because it's gonna support you during as well. Like it's gonna be for your benefit. You know, everything's gonna work out for you. It is, because the Queen knows how to make everything work out for her. So don't worry about this. Like, your person might be just going through something. Kind of feels like you're already with this person a little bit here, and they're going through something, and maybe they're not ready to get married yet or whatever, because they have to get through this temporary situation, and once they get a handle on it, things are going to take off for you. So just, again, keep an open mind with this person. They're going through something. They're going through some kind of a change, especially with wearing a different hat, but this person's going to make you happy. All right? And you guys are meant to be together. So regardless of your situation, it doesn't matter whether you're with them or you haven't met them yet or whatever, like just keep in mind that you want to be very supportive, very flexible with your person, because it won't always be like this. Like things will change, like things will get better. It will be a good relationship. Your angels are bringing you together for a reason, and this person seems very steady and somebody you can count on. All right, let me get you some charms. You got smiles. So happiness. A wish come true. Panda. Panda's always about balance. So keep things in balance, all right? I know this person will work with you. So, if you think something is unfair, make sure you just express it to your person. All right, they'll make it fair again. They will. But look at this protection. They are a protector. There's a paternal instinct here. So somebody, again, who's very nurturing and loving. Somebody who wants you to be theirs. Look at that. Be mine. This might require you to have a little bit of a thick skin, depending on the situation. With the rhinoceros, but be brave and have courage with this. Stick this out. I really do think it'll pay off for you in the long run. All right, that's what I have for you, pile 2. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment on the video, because that really does help a lot. And share, if you want to share. That would be great too. And until next time. Love and light. Okay, pile 3, if you chose Perfection Is You and Me, let's get your cards. Strength, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Death card, 2 of Wands. All right, well, right off the bat, your person could be a Leo or a Scorpio, right? There are two majors here. But your person is definitely strong. They have inner strength, so they do what needs to be done. They might like the spotlight a little bit, so you might have to let them shine from time to time. But they are courageous, and they're gonna do what needs to get done. They're probably very good with money, with the Ace of Pentacles here. And Seven of Wands, they are not afraid to stand up for themselves. So they are definitely going to be speaking their truth, standing up for what they believe in. And they will, find a debate if they don't agree with you. They will debate it with you. They're not gonna stay quiet. Your person has probably have gone through some kind of a major transition in their life, some kind of major change. So they could have lost somebody who's very close to them, or they could have gotten divorced, or maybe they've lost their job, or they've just made a major career change on their own. I don't know, but there's definitely some kind of a transformation with them. And now they're in the Two of Wands energy, where they're trying to figure out what direction they want to go in, what road they want to take. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think it has to do with them personally. So they could be making like a career decision, or, maybe like, do I want to move? Do I want to live here? Do I want to live there? Like, there's some kind of like a major kind of thing that they're trying to work through. So you could be with this person. It doesn't have to be a new person coming in. It could be somebody you're already with, but it could be a new person. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're in a little bit of a wait and see type of thing. But the Two Wands, I am getting travel with that. So I don't know if this person is going to travel, or like a travel or a move. It could be a move. So I am picking it up. It doesn't have to be for everybody, but I am picking that energy up from that card. All right, so let's see what else we got. Love, deep affection, and caring. So you're definitely going to love each other deeply. But somebody is stubborn. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, there we go. I did kind of feel that energy a little bit. Especially with this Seven of Wands, like, they defend themselves. So they're gonna have an answer for everything type of deal here. Like, you tell them they did something wrong, well, they're gonna give you a reason why. And it could be legitimate, but they're just kind of a stubborn person. It doesn't mean they're not lovable. It doesn't mean that they're terrible to be with. Look how much love and affection they have for you. All right? They love deeply. They're just a little stubborn. They have some things to work on. But don't we all, right? Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Travel again. See that? Like, that card doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be traveling, but I was kind of picking it up here. So, I don't know. There might be a move or something here in your future with this person. Maybe you have to move to be with them. I don't know. But I definitely feel like you guys are going to, take on this journey together, this journey of life. You're definitely going to do that. So this is your person, regardless of how stubborn they are. And roles can be reversed. I could be picking up your energy with that stubbornness, but 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗧. I don't know if I said that right. I butcher names. I'm terrible. But anyway, it's soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So that's basically you seeing the God particle. You seeing God in everybody, right? You know that we're all connected, that we're really all one. So you're seeing past the stubbornness because you have love for your person. And your person is beautiful and amazing in your eyes, regardless of their flaws. You're going to love them unconditionally, and vice versa. So I love that. That just tells me how elevated you really are. You're amazing. Good for you. All right, let's see. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, perception, and stalking. All right. So for me, that just tells me, like, if you're not with this person, they definitely keep tabs on you. They definitely watch your social media accounts. They're definitely keeping tabs. They probably, if you are with this person, they probably check your phone. They're keeping tabs. They're definitely stalking you, but in a very loving way. It's just they might have a little bit of control issues here. They're stubborn. But again, I don't think you're doing anything wrong for you to care. I don't think you care. Because you're not doing anything wrong. I think you're amazing. And I think your person's going to learn to loosen up a little bit and not care as much, like, about dumb stuff. So I think you're going to really help this person in the relationship become a better partner for yourself. Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So this person probably has some insecurities, and that's why they're a little controlling, why they might be a little stubborn, why they might be keeping tabs on you, because they might be insecure. But they are very good looking, and they are attractive. They just don't see it. And sometimes that's actually kind of attractive, that they don't see their own beauty, their own worth. Unless, it's a detriment to themselves. Unless they're, when somebody's oblivious to their own beauty, it kind of makes them attractive in my eyes anyway. I mean, versus somebody who's well aware of their beauty and, uses it as a weapon. So anyway, here we go. Get more. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like you guys will do a lot of flirting with each other. Or somebody in the relationship is a flirt. Somebody's very charming. Somebody's very, likes to get somebody to smile. That could be you or your person. They could say things that make somebody else feel good, or make some, to get them to smile. And that's an endearing quality. That's actually kind of nice. Unless it crosses a line. My ex-husband used to cross a line sometimes. It wasn't so charming after a while. It was charming at first, and then it wasn't. Because he would cross a line. So anyway, I don't think your person's good. I don't think your person crosses the line. It just, me saying that just kind of brought up an old trigger. Sorry. Here we go. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Yeah. So, you know what that tells me, and I love this, I absolutely love this, that no matter how stubborn your person is, that they're open to see things a little differently. It might take them, it might be hard to convince them otherwise, but they are, in a sense, open. They're willing to learn. They're willing to try new things or a different way. But they do like to say, I told you so. So they like to be right. This person kind of sounds like me a little bit. No, not really. I'm not that stubborn. I used to be a little controlling, but I've worked on that an awful lot. So anyway, yeah, okay. Let's get your Akashic record card. Connecting with Source really makes you understand that control's an illusion. There's no sense in being controlling, because you can't control anything. Nothing. You can try. Sometimes it goes your way, but God does what he wants to do, believe me. Reflection, number 19. And I'm sure your person will realize that eventually themselves. Here we go, reflection. It's a travel thing again. This card can sometimes show a trip, particularly a trip over water. So that's making me, you might have to cross an ocean to see this person, or to move in with this person. They might not, this might be a long distance thing. Or maybe this is somebody you meet on vacation. You know, you got the starfish, you got sunglasses, you got the suitcases. That all indicates like a vacation or a trip to me. So you could meet this person on a vacation. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. You recognize the difference between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. So, I don't know. I guess this person has to realize that they are stubborn and that they are controlling, and they should be more flexible. I think that's all that card is saying, other than the whole travel thing. It could just be pointing out that you guys are going to meet on vacation or while traveling, or you have to move to be with this person. This person could live, you know, down the beach, or maybe you guys buy a house on the beach or something. But, yeah. I picked it up right away, so I don't know. Let's get you some charms. We have the candy cane. And when I picked up candy cane, I got peppermint from it. Not candy cane, more peppermint. And so now I'm trying to figure out what peppermint means to me. I don't know, maybe they just have fresh breath all the time. I don't know. I mean, peppermint, mint grows very abundantly. Right? When you plant mint, it kind of spreads and it multiplies. So maybe this is something that is someone who is abundant. I always use peppermint to cure my headaches too. So I don't want to say that your person's a headache. Maybe they're a headache cure. I don't know. That's terrible. I mean, that's not terrible. That's whatever. Silly. Luck is on your side. Cupid. So you are going to love each other. And you guys can be crazy and nuts sometimes together. Or that's planting the seeds of a long-term relationship. It could definitely get hot in here with you guys. You guys could need to fan each other off. You guys could make each other hot. And this might take a little bit of work with the wheelbarrow, but you know, the wheelbarrow, it's not hard to move a wheelbarrow. So, you know, makes the load a little easier to move. So, it's a tool. So maybe the workload for this relationship won't be as bad as you think. Last, I got the T-Rex. I'm trying to figure out what the T-Rex means to me in this reading, other than somebody must be really into Jurassic Park. Maybe you live in Orlando, Florida, where there's, Universal Studios, or is that Universal, or is that Disney with the Jurassic Park ride, and California? I don't know. Something about a dinosaur. I don't know. You'll just have to think of your own reason for that one, because I'm not really getting anything clear. Because the dinosaurs are no longer with us. They got eliminated for a reason. I don't know. Anyway, that is what I have for you. So I hope it helped. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Okay, pile 4, if you chose the best is yet to be, here we go. 2 of Swords, the Empress, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles. Your person can be indecisive here and might not like making decisions, or always afraid that they're going to make the wrong one. That 2 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. But your person is very loving, very generous, very nurturing. They're going to make a great parent if they're of that age. Or they would make a great parent. The Knight tells me, the 2 Knights tell me that your persons are, they're pretty amazing. I like their energy. They're charming and passionate and confident and rebellious and romantic, and they want adventure, and they want the romance. They want the love story. So, and they're willing to give you back the love story. It's just that they might have a hard time making decisions here. With that 2 of Swords. Or maybe there's a choice between 2. Maybe you have a choice between 2 here. Someone who's more romantic and somebody who's more passionate. I don't like that scenario. I kind of feel like your person does work a lot, though. Like, maybe they don't take enough time to enjoy life. Maybe they feel like they don't do enough. I definitely feel like your person is a hard worker. I feel like, so, I feel like not only are they like a hard worker or like in business, but I feel like they're a hard worker in the relationship. Like, they will put in the hard work. They will do what they can for the relationship. They give a lot. They're givers. So I kind of feel like they'll put your happiness above their own. But they definitely want you to put theirs above your own, but I don't think it's necessary for you to do that in order for them to do it for you. I don't know. What else am I getting from that 2 of Swords? It's just got me a little perplexed here. 2 of Swords does tell me that they are a person who like seeks harmony. They might not like confrontation, and they probably don't like toxic environments. I mean, who does, right? But I feel like their decisions do depend on how they're going to have an effect on others. So they do put others before themselves. Especially about their, especially for their loved ones, like their family. They could be kind of private, too. That 2 of Swords. All right, so let's get some more cards here. victory in some endeavor. Okay. And Sun, happiness and well-being. Well, fantastic. Your person is victorious and they're happy. Or this relationship with them is going to be victorious and happy long term. I mean, it is who you're going to marry. So I think this is going to be a very good union for you. I think things work out for your person. I think they know how to make it work. I think they know how to be successful. And like I said, I do feel like they're passionate and romantic at the same time. They love adventure, but they also love the whole, romance of it. So at times you're going to have to be feisty, fiery, or they're going to be feisty and fiery. And other times they're going to be like very loving and very like, the fairy tale and, wanting to be swept off their feet and things like that. They have two sides to them, it feels like. But overall, they're just the Empress. Somebody who is successful, somebody who's extremely loving, somebody who knows how to like really give. They're a giver. The more you give, the more they'll give. That's what I'm feeling. Like if you give, say you give 50%, they're going to give you the 100. They're going to give you more because you gave them 50%. They're going to be like, look, they tried. They can't do it as well as I can. I can be a better nurturer. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of your soul. So planting seeds, your person is a nurturer. They're growing. They're going to grow this relationship. They're going to grow to love you more and more every day. They're probably definitely going to want a family with you. So, or at least be part of your family. If you're like of an age where you're not having kids, maybe they just want to be part of your family, or vice versa. They want you to be part of theirs. So, Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. This union's blessed. It's blessed by the divine. They're coming in. They're making this happen for you. Expect a miracle. Healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, and loving life. I think this is your person. I feel like that's what they do. They just want to be happy. They just want to love life. They want to have fun. They want to have adventure. They want to have love and romance. They don't really care about drama and getting caught up in other people's business. They just want to be happy. So if you show them a lot of affection, I think you're golden. This is a person who probably likes to be touched a lot. So my recommendation is when you're sitting next to each other, put your hand on their knee or on their shoulder or rub their back for them. Like show them a lot of touch. Not clingy touch, but you know what I'm saying. Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. Oh, so your person's a survivor. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Okay. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So that just tells me that your person is a survivor. Like they know how to work with what they got. They might not like it, might not make them happy, but they'll make it work somehow, some way. They'll figure things out. They're a hard worker. So they're the type of person that, all right, something goes wrong, and they might feel it, they might get upset, and they might cry, they might whatever. They'll deal with it. But then they're like, all right, it is what it is. So what do we do now? How do we fix this? Where do we go from here? Like, they feel their feels, but then they don't sit in it. They like snap out of it, and they're like, all right, now what are we going to do? They make plans. They know how to get things done. Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I just think this is your person. They make an effort. She's the Empress, or he's the Empress. They make the effort. It's what they do. Chameleon spirit, act as if. Again, that's your person. They adapt. They figure things out. They're the survivor. They know how to make things work. It's like that person that, like, all right, we have this, this, and this in the kitchen. What are we making for dinner with it? And they come up with something unique, but that tastes great because they know how to adapt. They know how to make it work. They know how to make the effort. So, I like your person a lot. Tells me that they're pretty amazing. All right, let's get your Akashic Tarot card here. And you got the King of Forces. Oh, somebody else got the Queen of Forces. Now you got the King. So let's see. Okay, this card indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions. There's no gender in tarot, so it could be a she. And honestly resonates. Honesty resonates from him. So he's very truthful. Your person's very truthful. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life soon. So your person, if you don't know your person's coming in. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. All right, so he could be coming in for any reason, but you're going to fall for him. All right, so this is basically saying that this person can pretty much accomplish anything. I mean, look, he's got these wild beasts here that he's got tamed. So it's like your person knows how to, A, take charge, be a leader when they have to be. They can step up, but they also know how to tame a situation. They don't like conflict. They don't want anything toxic in their life, right? They want things to be drama free. So they're somebody who will find not the easy way. I don't want to say the easy way. They will they will take the high road first. Now, I kind of get the feeling, especially with this Knight of Wands here, that your person can get scrappy if they have to, but they don't like to, and they won't unless there's not an easier situation. I mean, an easier resolution. So they do take the high road when they can, which again I think shows intelligence. I think your person's very smart. You know, they're usually pretty successful here, and they always find happiness some way, somehow. Even in the darkest of times, I think, you know, look how dark it is here, but yet he's happy with those animals by his side. He's attracting, you know, his vibrations high enough that these animals are drawn to him. So for the most part, your person is a really, really good person. Let me pull you some charms. Tiger. They're strong. They're your soulmate. They have phoenix energy. They know how to rise from the ashes. You have your angel support here. Look how loving and nurturing they are. They will give you hugs. This could be somebody you knew from childhood with Hello Kitty. Or it could just mean you're going to have kids together. This person's not going to want you to wear a mask, though. You better take off your mask because they're going to call you out on it. All right? They want honesty from you. And finally, you got candy. So, nice, sweet reward is coming in for you. I think this person's coming in pretty quickly. I think they might be here soon. It's the feeling I'm getting. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Pile 4. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light.